as the Giants get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Raven red option is selected.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley, and he will lose yardage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. If the red option is selected. R1 button. Cross button. Circle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Triangle button. Cross button.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore, and they will score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
But I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by McPherson. Up and
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. Texas.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first
Cross button.
turnover. Now
Square
they're
button.
in here 1st and 10.
Cross button.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected.
You hemmed in. But if you're running...
Car even dive. Red. Car even dive.
You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Backs protect. Contact. Circle button.
Now Saquon Barkley. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Stretch alert execute selected.
Himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Plan, play, formation, there, concept, play action, path, do. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Pause print HB flag is selected.
From their own 40 to the other 40.
Circle button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Throwing Jones.
Square button.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Entering play call, do, concept, there are 9 categories. Coach suggestion, mesh spot, RPO, mesh spot, flanker drive, blood red option, stick, inside,
3
stick.
first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Cross button, circle button. Cross button,
On 1st
cross
and 10,
button,
Jones
cross button, square button.
will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. As
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
get rid of it. He winds up
PHP
to
cap,
lose
slot
a
fade,
yard.
Ravens cap, flanker drive,
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd.
circle button, cross button, triangle button, R1 button, R1 button. Square button.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Eddie Jones.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Thrown 27.
Cover 3, cover 4, cover 3 sky press.
Thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks?
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 formation. There are 7 categories. There are 8 subcategories. Wide 9 over cog 3 but cover 3 match.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And past the 35.
Entering play call. Wide 9. There are 8 cat formation. There are 7 cat concept. Cover 6. Cover 2. And cover 3. There are 9 cat. 3 dub. Cover 3 buzz mic.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right. Space to run past. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Entering play call. Concept. There are 7 play type. Zone. Cover 2 drop.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Spread.
Fields now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
There to make the grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson. Up and
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that'll carry over the...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected.
The line ready to begin their next drive.
L2 button. R1 button. L2 button. L2 button.
Can't wait to
Circle
see
button.
confidence
Cross button.
The great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they'll hurt their
Entering play call. Go fake smash. AHP drip flood. Ravens. Car Raven dive. Puck crusher. Car Raven dive.
into the moment and into the game.
Here's 2nd and 9.
L2 button. L2 button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button.
Jones.
Triangle button.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach
Being him up
play
defensively.
gun.
Now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against
Option is
receivers.
option is set. Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected. R1 button. L2 button. R1 button. Cross button.
Jones.
Square button.
3rd down.
Square button.
And he took that in one-handed.
Entering play call. Empty base formation. There are coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. F-led red option is selected.
And ends up picking up a 1st down as well.
Max protect.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down as he's inside the...
Entering play call. Car Raven PHP power O.
It's combined on those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is
Circle button.
10.
Circle button.
39-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here.
Entering play. No stage. F-led red option. Hockey pin. F-led red option.
Attack holding up. They won their
Cross button. Cross button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button. Cross button.
Escaping the pressure.
Square button.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have another...
Entering play call. Double slants.
Here at the Bears.
Zone alert. With slants. Zone alert. X smoke.
Sigh of relief coming from
Player. Formation. Error. I form. Wing. You have AHP power G.
Much needed 1st down there. They needed something good
Max
to happen.
protect.
Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy.
Entering play call, wing, you have MTN Power, AHD toss.
He has been tremendous to start the new year. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard.
Entering play call, wing, you have 15 options, HD toss is selected. Triangle button. Entering play call, formation, special teams, gun. Split wing nasty, there are 70, play call. Y curl, corner strap, Y off, Y curl, play call.
Second and 9. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Cross button, triangle button. Cross button, R1 button.
Jones.
Cross button.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off down near the 5. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they will score a pick six.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on
Entering
defense.
play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return.
Entering play, Ghost HD Power O.
6.
Ghost HD Corner, Texas. AHD Power, Ghost HD Corner, play call, inside zone split.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to
L2
begin
button.
the next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Entering play call, do corner and go from a coach suggest red. Ravens Power, Mesh Scott.
Because it's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Formation.
Have good field position, not try to
Play
take
action
advantage of
pat
it.
do. There are 2 categories. You have 7 options. Pass print HB flat is selected.
So after the run for no gain, here's second.
L2 button. L2 button. L2 button.
Off the bootleg.
Cross button.
Jones.
Circle button.
Out of the pocket.
Cross button. Square button.
Incomplete.
Entering play call, do, concept, there are 9
outside pocket. I thought he
coach
was gonna
suggestion,
run
4
for it.
vertical, 4 verticals.
What happens now with these quarterbacks who can move? Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing
L2 button,
10 after
max
the
protect,
incompletion.
L2 button, R1 button, R1 button, circle button,
To throw.
square button,
Jones. He's going to rifle
triangle button.
side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know this
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories. You have 12 options, punt is
put
selected.
their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And problems spreading to the punt.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a...
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories. Cover 1 whole press.
A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 36.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. On plan, there are coach suggestions. There are 7 categories. You have 30 options. Cover 3 cloud is selected.
He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he'll be a little shy of
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
there in 9 yards.
On plan, defend outside run. You have 91 up. Cover 3. Engage 8. Spread.
To throw is Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
Well, they certainly
Entering play call, cover 3 spot, engage 8.
it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it
Entering play, on plan, there are 7 categories. Defend out formation, there are 7 categories.
No time at all to get down
46
here.
option,
And now they're
normal,
set
there
for
are
the
2 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he is in. Touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to...
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Route is on here in this first half. And that one will bounce.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Y off power red is selected. L2 button.
It's offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard.
R1 button. R1 button.
I would say
Square button.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Losing a yard, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 11 now. Another try after the first down sack. Fields throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
First career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Red option is selected. Curl com, red option.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time,
L2 button.
interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because
Entering play call, bench F, red option.
people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback
That's
some
protect.
confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1 yard.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB slip screen is selected.
All those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. Verticals.
We remind you that coming up in
L2 button,
again,
triangle button, L2 button,
back for
R1 button,
We'll have
circle button, R1 button,
here on this opening weekend.
triangle button,
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big
cross
shot
button,
before
triangle button,
inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
entering play call, coach suggestions, white rail, flood, white rail,
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look.
L2 button, circle button,
Switch out of it. I
triangle button,
didn't have time.
R1 button, triangle button,
Extra speed,
square button,
great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
circle button,
First down
cross button,
into field goal.
cross button,
28.
cross button, circle button,
Operating
cross
from the
button,
gun.
triangle button,
He's going to let it go deep for the
square button,
and that is caught. He's got it.
entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
The Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And again, it's no.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
First half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a
Entering play call, on plan. There from concept. Cover 6. Cover 6. There are 9 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 6 show 4 selected.
Bears offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
Entering play call, cover 6. There, cover 6.
It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops.
Entering play call, cover 6. There are 9. Cover 6. Cover 6. Cover 6. Cover 6 invert. Cover 6 invert.
And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He's
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
Entering bundle adjustments screen run inside is run outside.
Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Defend medium pass.
Okay,
Entering
Coach,
play
thanks as
call,
always to you in the
special
game in
teams. You
Orlando
have 6
as we welcome
options.
everyone
Kickoff
back
left
in
is
for quarter
selected.
number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's 3.
Entering play. Entering opt. Quit game. Entering. Concede game pop-up. Yes, exit to menu. Entering week. Entering franchise hub screen home.